Hello and welcome back, RBG family and friends. Today we are in the basement and we are bringing you guys an update on the Zetigreens microgreen kit. And let me tell you guys, as you can see, the proof is in front of you. It is in the pudding. Now, it says to harvest these guys per the video in 10 days. It says in the packaging 8 to 10 days. Now, if you guys have watched the video prior to this one, which is the unpackaging and the setup, you guys know that I decided to sow the salad greens for this one, and guys, I think probably almost all of the seeds probably sprouted, and we are pretty much at harvesting time. Now, you can choose to use these in anything and in everything that you want. A lot of people I see that just top off sandwiches, they top off eggs, and who knows, I think the options are pretty much endless with these guys. I am probably just literally just gonna go straight across the board and just clip them. Probably not going to do it in this video because I have an appointment to go to, and I'm just pretty much making the video to show you guys the update. I'll probably do it later on, maybe do a short while I'm clipping them later so you guys can see the actual clipping of them. But I wanted to let you guys know that the system that Zetigreens has does work, and it's amazing. Now, the question would be is the hemp mat that they send, is that reusable? That would be the question, because that would be cool. I'm sure that where there's a will, there's a way. And you best believe I'm going to try to figure it out. Because, like, if you can reuse something, why not? The roots will probably be entangled in there. But it's something that, you know, I can try and figure it out. And I will definitely let you guys know. It's a challenge that I like to, you know, take on. I mean, how big are these roots? I mean, if they're so tiny, they're just sprouts. We can see. I don't know. Like I said in my prior videos, I've never grown microgreens before. So this is the first time that I am experienced this. And it's a learning curve. And you have to start off somewhere. So we're going to try, and I'm going to bring you guys for the good, the bad, and the ugly, and all the nitty gritty in between. And I'll let you know, because if you're reviewing a product, not that I'm sponsored or not that, you know, they're asking me to, because they don't know me from a hole in the wall. This is something that I found on Amazon, and I was intrigued. It was on sale, and I chose to buy it. So it's good, you know, to know that if these mats are reusable, and not that they're advertising them as reusable, but if you can reuse them, if you find a way, then why not? It brings the cost of the whole system just, you know, that much better. Now, after this, I have a packet of the broccoli seeds that came with it. So that would be the next packet that I choose to grow. After that, if you don't have seeds of your own, you would have to buy your own seeds. You can choose to go back to Zetigreens and buy seeds from them. I don't know their prices of their seeds. You can just purchase seeds elsewhere. Any seeds would work for the system as long as you have their mat and the component on where to grow it. The component actually did run out of water before the 2-week mark. It was just very easy. I just put in more water until the hemp mat felt moist again, and you know, they did perk back up. The way that I noticed was because they were a little bit on the droopy side, and I was like, oh my god, because to be honest with you, I did not pay too much attention to actually the mat. I was not actually putting my finger in to touch the mat, so some of the microgreens did look a little droopy, and that's when I filled the reservoir again with water, and they perked right up. These little guys are more resilient than what you think, and it perked up literally in a couple of hours and no damage done. But you can see that they are probably a little overgrown, and they are due for harvesting, and we will harvest them together, I promise you. But I did want to bring you guys an update to let you know how they did. I followed all the protocols. I did leave the black sheath that you see underneath it. I did leave it on for a day longer, because I did not see that the seeds were sprouting as quick as I wanted them to. On day 3, I removed the sheath, and I think I had about 75% germination, and I covered it for another day, and I think that did the trick. They were yellow as stated by the owner on her video, and then once I removed it, I put it underneath because I didn't want to lose it or misplace it. And then after that, after literally I think it was a couple of hours or just a day, they greened right up and they started growing. As you can see, it is sitting right next to my arrow garden, so they do get some sunlight or mimic sunlight from the arrow garden. So what I do is I just rotate it, because they do tend to lean towards that mimic sunlight, and I just rotate it, just to make sure that they kind of stay, pointing towards the ceiling. And other than that, I really don't do much for them, because you really don't need to. You're not growing these guys to a full plant. You're literally growing them just for, the shoots, which is exactly what they are. But other than that, there's really not much to report with these guys. It was a fairly easy, very hands-off, besides having to water it. And I think that watering that I had to retouch was probably on day, I think it was 5 or 6. But other than that, this was very easy. And just like I stated in the unboxing and setup video, this is something that intrigued me. It was on sale, that's why it caught my eye and I chose to purchase it. Do you need this kit to grow microgreens? No, there's probably hundreds of ways to grow these that are probably cheaper and all that good stuff. Everybody does their own. This was just, one way that I chose to dive into it, and it worked out for me. And it is what it is. Each one to their own. What will I choose to do with these guys? I still yet don't know. Once I do the harvesting, either video or short, I will let you guys know if it finds a way into my kitchen. If it does not find a way into my kitchen, it will definitely go to my chicken girls, because they need some nutrients. Because it's the winter and I really don't have anything growing out in my garden that I can actually flick at them, and because we need those eggs to keep coming. But other than that, guys, hopefully I did not forget any important or vital information on this kit. It was really amazing. It was a good experience, and I will continue to grow this. It will be in my rotation no matter what the season is outside, no matter if it's fall, winter, summer, or spring. It is an amazing addition to my growing, I guess, what do we call it, curriculum, my growing space. And I just love it. I don't think I could get enough of it. So if you guys are in the spectrum of microgreens and you're interested in something like that, go to Zetigreens.com. Go pick yourself up a kit. If you put in your email, they'll give you 15% off of your order if that's something that you guys are interested in. If not, then do it the old-fashioned way. There's plenty of ways to do it, probably at a cheaper scale. It's all good. Whichever way you do it, the whole point is that you plant a seed and you grow something. As always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'll help our algorithm algorithm out. We love you guys from the bottom of our heart, and we will see you guys on our next video. Bye.